everybody. Welcome to another live stream. And this is a special live stream because we don't usually go live on Fridays, but it is Black Friday. It is the day after Thanksgiving. So we kind of wanted to come here and say hello, give you some reminders, and just chat with you guys. So please let us know where you're joining from. My name is Laura, and this is
And I'm Francisco Cantu.
yeah, we're here. Today we will be talking about what you need to do to win scholarships for college. So, if you are interested in learning this information, stick around because this is going to be a very informative live stream. And remember to ask your questions because we love it when you ask questions. I already see some people like Rebecca sending us a little GIF and saying hello, Vidal saying hi, joining us from Miami. And yeah, we are in Florida. So we had a great Thanksgiving. As a matter of fact, we wanted to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. I know it is Friday, but this whole week we've been feeling really thankful because it is the season to be thankful. I mean, you should always be thankful, but yesterday was Thanksgiving. So it's a good reminder to just generous and thankful about everything around us. So we really are thankful for all of you guys that tune in and who support our channel. And maybe if there are any best college aid members watching this, well, we want to thank you and just say thank you for joining us. Thank you for believing in the content that we share and that information that we share with you week after week. And just yeah, thank you so much, honestly, because we couldn't really do this and continue to go live and continue to just have a platform, have a channel if it wasn't for you guys. So
Right.
thank you very much.
Yeah. And with that being said, let me walk you through a little bit of the logistics for today's live stream. Typically, if this is your first time joining us, we typically do our live streams only on Monday and Tuesday, and we pick a topic that is relevant to the world of college admissions, whatever's going on that time of the year. We do a deep dive on the content, everything you should know, and then at the end, sometimes if we have time, we answer some questions. Today, we do have a topic that we selected. It has to do with scholarships. We are going to do a brief little presentation on scholarships, but the great bulk of today's presentation will be based on your questions. So let us know in the chat. And then also we will be talking, because it's Black Friday, and for those of you who beyond our social media content, these live streams, beyond our posts, people who are interested in a more personalized advising and a sort of different, more hands-on approach to this journey to college. We will be talking about the best college aid membership, what it includes, how it works. We'll be answering any questions you might have, and you'll walk away from here not only getting the free training presentation that we will give out on scholarships, but also understanding more about the best college aid membership. So that's what you can expect for today. So keep those questions coming in the chat, and we'll get through as many of them as we can. All right.
Yes, and I see that Lilia is joining us saying, wishing you all a happy Thanksgiving. And Rebecca is saying hello. So, hello, Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining. All right. So, today, as I mentioned, we're talking about how to win scholarships. Let's start with the first tip before we get into the other topics of conversation. And the most important thing that you and your family need to know when it comes to looking for and getting scholarships for college is knowing the different types of scholarships and financial aid available. There's four types of financial aid available and scholarships available in the United States. That is private scholarships. These are awarded by private entities, private institutions. Maybe it could also be, people, literally like Bill and Melinda Gates have their own scholarship program. It could also be churches, it could be organizations, small businesses, large businesses. So those are private scholarships. Now, there's institutional aid. And institutional aid, we will get into it more into it more in the presentation, but this is the type of aid that you really want to try to get, that you really want to not prioritize, but it's there's a lot of money in a scholarship package. Like for our students, for example, our members of Best College Aid, and even ourselves when we got our financial aid awards, most of the financial aid and the scholarships came from institutional aid. I mean, Francisco got a leadership scholarship. He got merit based aid on his financial aid packages from his grades alone. So he went to UNC Chapel Hill, and the university like awarded him with an institutional scholarship that was based on his grades and extracurriculars. I also received a presidential scholarship that was awarded based on my grades, on my leadership positions in high school. And then I also received an institutional scholarship, theater scholarship, because I did theater and I auditioned for it and the school awarded me. And we will get into that in just a second. But institutional scholarships, very, very important. Federal aid, this is aid that's awarded by the federal government. And this is also, it's available for citizens, for residents and eligible non-US citizens. And a lot of people have the misconception, don't they, Francisco, that federal aid is the only type of aid, the only type of scholarship that's available, and that if the student doesn't get financial, like federal aid, or if they don't qualify for the FAFSA, or if FAFSA doesn't give them any money, they can't get scholarships. And this is wrong. There's a lot of other types of aid, like the ones we're sharing right now. So it's important to be familiar with them. And that's why we always explain that first, right? And the other type of aid is state aid, and this is granted by the states and states that the student lives in, or sometimes the states that the student is going to go to college in. And then, Francisco, if you want to go over the two types of scholarships that could be awarded.
Right. So as you mentioned, there's a lot of misconceptions. A lot of people who say, "Oh, I make too much money to qualify for aid for the FAFSA. I'm not going to fill it out." So there are. I know you already mentioned the four sorts of financial aid and scholarship sources: federal, institutional, private, and state aid. However, there are two reasons why any of these four different entities will give you money for college. Number one is need, and that is what you typically think of. Oh, okay, I don't make enough money. I'll get help from the government. I'll fill out the FAFSA and they'll give me a Pell Grant. However, there's also merit based awards. And as the name suggests, this is based on academic prowess. This is based on, being a student athlete. This could be based on doing a specific extracurricular. For example, Laura, when she went to college, as you mentioned before, for doing theater, she got merit based awards. My brother David, he was a D1 college athlete in New York. So when he went to college, he got merit based awards. But here's the important thing, and something that we teach our members inside Best College Aid, is that a lot of these merit based awards might have the prerequisite of you filling out all the necessary financial aid forms that a lot of people tie to need based awards. So let's say that you think, and which by the way could be entirely wrong for you to think this way, that you make too much money based on just the income, because there's other factors to it. But let's say that you would qualify for merit based awards, but you automatically said, "Oh, I don't make enough money for any merit based awards. I'm not gonna fail the FAFSA." You would disqualify yourself from merit based awards because you thought that they were just need based. Okay, so those are the two different types or reasons why any of those entities would give you money for college.
All right. So moving on to tip number two, and that is apply for institutional scholarships. Um, and we kind of covered a little bit about institutional scholarships and how universities tend to offer scholarship packages mainly to already admitted students, right? So, institutional scholarships, just to clarify, these are scholarships. This is money that is awarded to students that are by colleges who get accepted into their schools. Okay, so this is a process that kind of works before getting accepted and after getting accepted. So obviously, in order for a student to receive, let's say, an athletic scholarship like the one that David received, David is our brother that sometimes is here in these live streams. He had to go through, like, while in high school, he was an athlete and he was part of the swim team and went to states and practiced, and he went through the recruitment process. So all that work paid off once he was accepted, because he literally looked for schools, went through the recruitment process to swim. So it was a process that it wasn't just senior year of high school, he had to fill out an application. No, there are a lot of things that had to go into play and things that started since he was in middle school to be able to receive this scholarship. So just wanted to clarify what an institutional scholarship was. It's important to know that being accepted into a university, into a college, is the only way to receive these scholarships, right? The first step is to get accepted in order to receive institutional scholarships. And honestly, and we always tell this to students, don't just apply to any university. Try to apply to the schools that pique the students' interests, that offer the extracurriculars that the student wants to practice, that offer the majors, the career opportunities that the student wants to pursue, and be very strategic. In order for a student to get accepted into the right college, into the right university, they have to create a college list. And that is what we teach inside of Best College Aid and what we prioritize. In order for a student to get accepted into the right school, that is going to offer them the highest amount of financial aid and scholarships, students have to create a college list. They have to do research. They have to know what they want, who they are. It's a whole process. It doesn't just happen from one day to the other. And there is a whole strategy behind it. And with this strategy is how we were able to go to college tuition free, and how what we've taught to our thousand students, families to do, and how they've achieved to get accepted into great colleges with scholarships.
Right. Right. So very, very important. Not all universities are created equal as far as what they offer in terms of academics and in terms of how generous they are. So yeah, being part of or the selection process is such an important part, and that is something that we really, really, really focus inside Best College Aid with our members to make sure that their final list of colleges includes everything that they need to succeed. All right.
All right, so now let's talk about our third tip that we have for you today, and that is the importance of expert guidance and how important it is to have somebody to guide you. And essentially, that's what we had, that what helped us achieve what we achieved. So,
Mhm.
which was receiving over $600,000 in scholarships and financial aid for college combined. We got to go to the colleges and the universities that we wanted to go to, and we got to pursue the careers that we wanted to pursue, um, because we had somebody that guided us when we got to the US, because we're not from here, we're from Mexico. But when we got here from Mexico, we didn't know how anything worked. So we received help from, well, our parents decided to hire a private college counselor who guided us through this whole process and really, showed us everything that we needed to know. So that was what helped us. But unfortunately, this college counselor was what, like $10,000. It was
Yeah.
really expensive. So it was a very big investment,
Yeah.
in our parents' part, and we know that not every family can afford that. That's why essentially we decided to create Best College Aid, and what led us to start this 3.5 years ago, because we knew that not everybody could afford a private college counselor, like our parents did, and we knew that there's a lot of people out there that want to know this information and who go into debt, students and parents too, because there's parents that have to take out loans to help their kids go to college, and the whole family ends up going into debt. So that's one of the main reasons why we decided to create Best College Aid. And Best College Aid, our membership, our motto is we help. Our mission is to help parents send their kids to the best colleges and universities possible while paying as little as possible. So that is how this came to be, which brings me to why we are. I mean, not only did we want to come here and say hi to you guys and just share our not basic, but our usual information that we share with you guys in these live streams. But also, we wanted to let you know that tonight our Black Friday sale actually ends. So, if you want to have step by step guidance, if you want to have access to our Best College Aid membership, the time is now. Our offer is currently active. We are currently having our Black Friday sale, which is the biggest sale of the year, and it expires tonight at midnight. So we wanted to come here and basically let you know about this because we don't want you to miss out this opportunity if you've been interested in joining Best College Aid and having access to all the amazing benefits inside of our membership. So why don't we go ahead and Francisco, you take it away
Yeah.
and you show us talk about some of the benefits inside our Best College Aid membership.
Absolutely, yes. So the best college aid membership, as Laura suggested, there are a lot of different components and benefits to it. So I'm going to start with the most important one, and that is lifetime access to our best college aid guide. What I mean by guide is when you join, the first thing that you're going to see is from as early as middle school all the way to life in college, what you should be doing exactly at any point in the college admissions process. So, for example, if you're a senior right now, you should have already filled out the CSS profile, finishing up those early action, early decision applications. But let's say that the FAFSA is going to open up December 31st this year. Okay, by the end of the December, you're going to say, okay, we need to, on top of finishing out the regular decision applications, fill out the FAFSA, right? So not only is it just telling you what to do, though, because once you check, okay, well, this is what's next in the process, we do have an online course that tells you exactly how to do it. So if you're filling out the FAFSA, we just finished a new tutorial that breaks down the entire free application for federal student aid, what it's asking for, how you should complete it. And the same thing goes with filling out the common application. The same thing goes for writing the essays. The same thing goes for the CSS profile. Every part of the process, not only do we tell you when you should be doing or what you should be doing, but how you should be completing it to make sure that there's no money left on the table, to make sure that there's no unturned stone as far as college that you could potentially could apply to and get accepted to. So that is the main thing, the blueprint of the process. However, every process is different, and we've had thousands upon thousands of students, and throughout the years they all have different questions that are specific to their family. The way that someone fills out the FAFSA when the parents are filing jointly is different than the way that someone fills out the FAFSA when they're divorced or something like that. So every special case or every person who joins Best College Aid has access to unlimited online support via our main communication channels. So the main one is both of our personal emails plus David plus the rest of the counselors on the team. You also get to join our private community or private Facebook community with over 1,000 members, and that is a combination of parents who already went through the process, students who are going through the process. There are other counselors in that group, so that is for the quick questions instead of making an appointment with a private counselor or with a high school counselor that might tell you to come in 2 weeks. If you have a quick question that you want resolved, and typically takes like an hour to hear a response on Facebook, that's also included in the membership. So that is another point of communication. We have a chat inside the platform as well, and we have a monthly Zoom session for members. That monthly Zoom session for members, which, by the way, if you're watching this and you're already a member, know that that's coming out next Friday. On that Friday, we are going to be live for 3 hours, David and me, 1.5 hours in Spanish, 1.5 hours in English, and we will be answering all of y'all's questions, whether they are related to your specific process, anything that's going on in the world of college admissions. Those are for our members. We tell them exactly where to go, how to look at, how to figure everything out. And that's, again, on top of all the different communication channels. Next up, we have we also have downloadable attachments. Like if we tell you about how to budget freshman year or how to make your final list of colleges on an Excel, you just download our templates and you do that. Templates for how to email people and regional admissions officers, all that stuff. But beyond that, one of my responsibilities inside Best College Aid is strategic partnerships. So throughout the years, we've identified, okay, yes, we focus primarily on getting accepted to college and the scholarship process. However, there are other components like taking AP classes or taking the SAT or ACT, and we've identified, especially now we've had data for the SAT and ACT for test optional schools after COVID. We've identified that it greatly benefits students who take the exam and do well in it. So, as part of our membership, our students received an SAT and an ACT test prep plus account from Kaplan. We give it to them as complimentary material to help them with their studies. We also have an agreement with RIA, which is the Research and Education Association, which is a publishing house for the crash course books, so that all of our students get a perpetual 30% discount on all of the books from the RIA store. And finally, they have access, or students have access to a discounted shop from Dell Technologies, the engineer the technology company that has laptops, monitors, computer equipment, all that stuff. When COVID started, we identified that our students needed a setup, needed to work from home. So they have access to that custom Best College Aid shop with discounts. Nothing of that goes to us. It's just something that helps them on their process. And we keep on adding stuff to the membership. These is a family membership, a lifetime membership. It covers everyone in the household. It's a one-time payment. Those are the benefits. And finally, it is protected by a 14-day money back guarantee. So everything that I just said, let's say you join, you watch a few videos, you realize this is not for my student, this is not for me. um I want to exercise my 14-day money back guarantee within the first 14 days. No questions asked, you have your money back. After many years and the thousands of students we've had, less than 3% ask for a refund. And that is a testament to the value that they're perceiving within the membership. But if you do happen to be in that boat, from that less than the 3%, by all means, you are protected by that guarantee. And that's how confident we are in our product and our service. That today is a perfect time to join because it's the biggest discount that we've ever had. Laura, do you want to tell us about the Black Friday discount that ends tonight?
Yes. So right now, as Francisco mentioned, our Black Friday sale ends. So that's the reason why we are sharing this with you guys. It's because we want to let you know about this opportunity, and we want to let you know about, just remind you so that you take advantage. If you've been wanting to join, if you've been following us for a while, if it's something that has it's interests you, but maybe you've been waiting, I guess this is just a sign from us or the universe, whatever you want to call it, to take advantage of this sale. It's $600 off. This is the biggest discount that we do all year. So if you want to join Best College Aid, if you want to have access to all the incredible and amazing benefits inside of our membership, well, the time to join is now. The link to this discount is in this video's description. It's also, I will be commenting in the comment section how you can take advantage of this discount. And you can see on the screen everything that our Best College Aid membership includes, from our premium courses, step-by-step tutorials for middle school students, high school students, how to create a college list, how to write a great college essay, how to fill out financial aid forms like the FAFSA, CSS profile, all the way to our benefits that Francisco went over, like our monthly Zoom calls for members only, our online college advising, our private face access to our private Facebook community that is just accessible, and it's just available to our members, and many, many more benefits. If you want to take advantage of this discount, the link is in this video's description. Take advantage of it. $600 off. It's just a one-time payment of $397, and you would never have to pay anything again. And this would cover the membership. It's a lifetime family membership, so every member in your household gets access to this discount. It's not just for one daughter or one son. You get one membership for your whole family, so you get access. Parents, guardians, and the kids, the students get access, everybody in the family. All right. So just wanted to remind you of this before we get to answer some of your comments, just to say hello. Just wanted to remind you and let you know about this discount. And yeah, just let you know to take advantage of it. Right.
Right.
So that was what we wanted to share with you. I also want to say hello, sorry, for to the people who are joining us. I saw that Rebecca commented hello. I saw that Crafty said that they're joining us from Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you guys have any questions, this is the portion of the presentation where we're going to take some questions. So let us know if you have any questions for Francisco and I. We will answer them. But if we don't, well, we hope you enjoy your Friday night. Stay safe. And, if you want to join Best College Aid, take advantage of our discount. And yeah, anything else you want to add, Fran?
Just thank you all for whether it's your first time joining a live stream or you're a member of Best College Aid, whatever the case might be. Just thanking you all for the trust, for tuning in, for engaging with us. And if you are remotely interested, even if it's just out of curiosity, you can check out the link below this video on both YouTube and Facebook, and you'll see the 60% off. If not, then I'm happy to continue to see you all on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever the case might be. Thank you all so much for these years of so much trust. All right, really appreciate it. And I hope you all have, if there's no more questions. Oh, I see.
Yes, we have a question for Mari Quintanilla. She says, I joined late. What was the discount for? Mari, this discount is for our Best College 8 membership. The membership that maybe if you've joined in the past, you've heard about. This is the biggest discount of the year. So if you are interested in joining Best College 8 and having access to our Best College 8 family membership, the time is now. $600 off lifetime membership for you to join Best College 8. The link is in this video's description. So that's what the discount is for. And it's going to be active until tonight at midnight. All right, guys. So if you are interested in joining Best College 8, remember you have until midnight tonight to join and to take advantage, not to join, but to take advantage of this Black Friday sale. So if you're interested, make sure that you take advantage of it. All right.
Yeah, and in the link, it's gonna show like all the details of what it includes. It's gonna show the discount. It's gonna show testimonials. It's gonna show yeah, reviews and everything that you need to know on top of the live stream. Yes, all of that's in the link below this video on YouTube. If you click on more, and the description is gonna be there, and then on Facebook it should be below the video.
All right. Well, I guess that was it. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. I really appreciate your comments. I really appreciate your engagement. And I will see you again. We are live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So I will see you there. Hopefully, I see you inside of Best College Aid. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I will see you soon. My name is Laura
And
Cantu.
I'm Francisco Cantu.
Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.